how God operates. God is not the author of confusion, and I ain't even trying to take y'all to church today, anything, because I understand we live in a world where everybody has opinion. Yes, everybody ain't got to agree with you, but that don't mean somebody mad with you. That don't mean somebody dislike you. That don't mean somebody taking sides with nobody. Everybody ain't gonna agree with everybody, but everybody got a right to their opinion. You can't shush nobody. You can't make nobody be quiet because of their opinion. Oh, because I'm gonna tell you, don't get this mess, man. You can't be in mess and then be talking about God. I mean, you can do what you want to do, but folks don't realize that don't be God.
Spread your wings. Nothing is impossible, believe me. Blessing off a flow like a river. Blessing off a flow like a river.
Okay. Oh, God. Let me share this really quick. Oh, Lord. Okay. Yeah, y'all, let me clear something up real quick. Because my phone had went dead. The one that I don't normally go live on. So and it don't tell me when it's finna die. But I just want to clear something up real quick. Hold on, let me get situated. Let me share my live out real quick. Y'all share the live real quick. And I'm not gonna be on here long. I got something. Share the live out real quick. Baby, I know my water, I don't know. I know people say it ain't good to shower with hot water, but baby, I can't find no lotion that'll keep my skin not being ashy all doggone day. Just can't. Okay, let me share this out and then I'm gonna hold on, y'all. Come on now. Okay. Hey Lisa, hey Sweet Tea. Yeah, I want to clear something up real quick. Like, oh Lord, stuff on there. I can do it, Lord. And I said, because I was gonna make a post, but I said, you know what? Let me pour it right here, right quick, because I need to eat my food too. I need to pour it right quick. Y'all make sure y'all share the live when y'all come in. And I was gonna make a post, but I said, I feel like making no post. The phone I'm talking to y'all on didn't die. My other phone, I wanted that one to charge up. That's the old crazy phone. And I wanted that one to charge up so that I could share the live. Because y'all been doing good on shares though. I ain't gonna lie. Let me pour it right here so I can eat. Thank you, Annette. Okay, can y'all hear me good? Everybody. So I just want to say this real quick, and I'm not going to be long. But, and I know by me saying this right here, people, like I said, because y'all know people take stuff the wrong way. But I want to say this real quick. And I want to clear this up, right? And like I said, I don't know how to, sweet talk and this and that. No, I just don't know how to do that. You know, like I said, I got a good heart and I really genuinely care about people. And when I see stuff is wrong, I speak on it. Don't you hate when you part somewhere? And I'm part way, I got to throw this in there. I'm part way away from everybody. Then somebody going to pull up something. I can't stand that. Let me pull over here. I can't stand that. I'm sorry. That bothers me. And I'm talking about I'm way away from everybody. Right? I can't stand that. That does something to me. Now I'm parked over in the corner. Somebody probably going to park right there. I genuinely care about people, and for me it takes a lot, y'all. Right? We back in the building. Hey, moderator, it takes a lot. Hang on there. It takes a lot for me to get mad, and it just do. I'm not gonna apologize for how I am. It just takes a lot for me to get mad. I'm not gonna apologize for the things that I say, but like I said, I feel like sometimes people take your stuff, what you say, out of context. For the simple fact is, it's a glare. It's a glare. Take your stuff out of context, you know, because that's how they want to take it. I'm just being honest. What's up, Ash? Because they want to take it. So I was speaking on right is right, wrong is wrong. Let me just clarify this. I was speaking on right is right and wrong is wrong. What people got going on with other people don't have jack shit to do with me. It don't. Everybody knows that. But I understand people got stuff going on with other people, and you know, people feel like it's thrown toward them and what the, I don't care what nobody got going on, long as it ain't affecting me. You understand what I'm saying? And if some of y'all take heed, maybe y'all pages will grow, or maybe you'll be welcome, you know, across Facebook and other big content creators, since a lot of people, that's what they want. You know what I'm saying? To come to your page and stuff, or come and grace your page and stuff like that. But a lot of people ain't gonna come and grace people's pages because they see how you move, and they could be the most messiest ones. You know what I'm saying? But some people pages ain't gonna get graced or whatever like that, and some people maybe don't care. But when I made that live just a while ago, right? When I made that live, I didn't make it about nobody. It's just so amazing to me how people will pick out what they want to pick out. I didn't make it, like I said, I didn't come here to explain. I come here to clear some things up. This is why I don't call nobody name on my live. Y'all gonna listen to me one day. This is why I don't call nobody name on my live, because it could be somebody in the comments that'll switch that thing and make that person think, and that person could be having a bad day or whatever, or don't care for you, whatever the reason is, right? And then they'll take it totally different from what you put out there. When I was on the live just a while ago, the point that I was making was, and I'm gonna say it again, I don't care what was said. I don't care who did what first, who did something second, who did something third. I don't give a damn about that. The point that I was making is when people were talking about, when I was talking about forgiveness, what I was saying was, because we live in a world where y'all pick and choose, and that's the part that behooves me. I don't understand the point that I was making. Don't know what people was talking about in the comments. Don't know what started it, what happened, who said something in the background, who threw rocks. I don't know nothing about that, and I'm not trying to be funny. I don't care, because to me it seemed like a little bit too deep. I don't have no parts in it, never had parts in it, and I'm so grateful. You understand what I'm saying? But I was saying, if a person is going to say, hey, y'all should be okay with this relationship, while that same person can't say, hey, I'm cool with y'all relationship. That's it. That's all. When I was live, people came in the comments and, oh, you making about this and you making about that. No, other people took it there. You understand what? Thank you, Latoska. That's all I was saying. But it amazes me. Hey, Susan, it amazes me. And I'm going to say this. Y'all got to grow up, man. Y'all got to grow up and stop going through life one-sided. Y'all want to bless Cash App pin down at the bottom. Y'all got to stop going through life one-sided. I'm going to say this again, like I said in my last live, because I stand on it. Just because you don't care for a person, that don't mean that person ain't right. A lot of y'all, just because y'all don't care for a person, God himself can come and say, hey, you know what? You need to listen. You need to do that. Nah, I ain't gonna do it. And y'all know I'm not lying. So on social media, hey Shantae, I've been praying for you, baby. I hope everything been going good. I can't imagine. I just been praying for you, praying for God to give you strength, right? So the only thing I'm just saying is, if you're going to listen to a live, you come, whoever it is, when we go live, people come and tune in on that live. If you're not saying to yourself, you know what, let me try to understand where this person come from, especially a person like me that everybody knows, I always say, I may not say it the way you want to say it, but what I said is what I meant. You understand what I'm saying? I may not talk so soft-spoken and this and that and other, but still what I say is what I meant. Stop going through life one-sided because you don't care for this person and so, oh no, this person speaking on, I ain't speaking on nobody's behalf. And that's real spill. I speak on what I see is wrong. Janasia, my own blood child, when she was younger, got into it with another kid. Janasia was in the wrong. Some of y'all ain't built like that. Some of y'all weren't raised like that. That's on y'all. I'm sorry, not sorry. I'm not telling y'all to be like me, and I'm damn sure not going to be like y'all. What I am saying is this. Just because Janasia was my child, and her and the little girl got into it, I didn't take up for Janasia. That's the whole point. You're wrong, Janasia. And guess what? Guess what the kicker is, y'all? They made up. My point is all of that. Y'all be on social media and you get into it with this person. Go drag this person. Then get on the phone, groups or whatever, however y'all do it. Go talk about this person. Then these people make up. Then these people still got something to say about these person. It ain't nobody's fault but y'all, because you shouldn't have brought that shit to the internet. And that's it. That's all. When nobody would have known shit about nothing if folks didn't bring it to the internet. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's y'all fault. Some people voice their opinion more than others. Me, I sit back, I have my opinions on stuff. People have their opinions on me. I don't give a damn, as long as I don't hear about it, right? People are going to have their opinions on stuff. So that's the world that we live in. Hey, Prince. Thank you. Alicia say they just want to have a problem. They get what you saying, and they know you're not messy. They just be hating on, and ain't nobody ain't even fucking with them hoes. That's the real problem. Alicia, you know what's crazy? I kid you not. I had 8 different people in my inbox said the same thing. People knew what you were saying. People knew you weren't signed with nobody. And people claim they rock with you for a long time. They know you don't side with nobody. You just speak your truth. Alicia, so many people said that. So I said, you know what? Let me come live and let me go ahead and break this down, because it seems like some people don't get it, or either they don't want to get it. You get what I'm saying? So that's the thing about it. You can expect. That's why I say social media ain't for everybody. I don't give a damn how good you think your content is. I don't give a damn what your following is. Social media ain't for everybody, because you can't put something out there into the universe and then expect for nobody not to have their opinions on it, especially with this disliking. 1 minute we cool, 1 minute we ain't. Anybody and their mama gonna have their opinion. You may have some that voice their opinions. Hey, Shell say right. So this is why I don't understand is this. Everybody ain't got to agree with you, but that don't mean somebody mad with you. That don't mean somebody dislike you. That don't mean somebody taking sides with nobody. Everybody ain't going to agree with everybody, but everybody got a right to their opinion. That's one thing I ain't never got mad about over here. The longest I done had my page is anybody giving their opinion on anything, because I understand we live in a world where everybody has opinion. You can't shush nobody. You can't make nobody be quiet because of their opinion, or because you don't care for this person, or because this person did this first. If that's the case, you shouldn't have never brought it or put it on the internet. Because I'm going to tell you, all you got to do is when you get into it with somebody, go to their inbox. Told you. Didn't I tell you? I'm way away from everybody. Here go call. All these parking spaces over here. I don't know it. Baby, it never fails. It seems like my car just attracts people on the park beside it. So that's the thing about it. At the end of the day, one thing about me, anything I done did in my life, I look back on it and I ain't never fought nobody. I'll be like, you know what? Well, maybe I shouldn't have did this. A couple of things I brought to the internet years ago. Dang, I should have never brought that, but it's out there now. I'll take full responsibility. Yes, thank you. Yes, if y'all want to bless the cash out, it's pinned down below. Just tap see more and you can bless it. I sure greatly appreciate it. I definitely do. And that's the thing about it. So But you know what? One thing it is, you got people, because I'm going to tell you, some females is the most stubbornest creatures. And it's crazy because they say us Tauruses are real stubborn. I'm stubborn in my own way, but I ain't stubborn to the point where I don't want to, oh, okay, well, I don't want to see this. I'm just going to stick and no, I see it the way I want to see it. We ain't always right, baby. I ain't always right. You ain't always right. But I'm going to speak the truth over here. And I'm going to speak what I see. I don't care if you got 90 people against one person. I may not know everything. That's the part that folks is not getting. I don't know everything. And to be real, I don't want to know everything. I'm talking about now. I'm talking about from what I see. That's the only thing I'm saying. I can't expect for nobody to see it through my eyes because, like I said, clearly, baby, you can make a statement and you're going to have people to take it a whole different way, add something to it. And that's just like the Bible, right? You can get all these people to read one little sentence of the Bible and everybody going to have their own interpretation. That's just a part of life. That's a part of life. But the thing about it is, I said what I said and I meant what I said because it's just really sad. It's a lot of bullying going on. Once again, let me back that thing up. I don't care who started it. I don't care or whatever because, like I said, either you're going to bask in it or either you're going to leave it alone. Either you're going to keep going on and so grateful. I don't keep going on and on with the same thing. I say what I got to say, leave it alone. People can go make lives. Y'all know I say it all the time. They can go make lives or rebuttal live or disallow, or whatever like that. I don't care. I don't go back and forth for nobody. I ain't got no energy for that and I won't make energy for that. You understand what I'm saying? But y'all got to get out of that. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Y'all defend what's wrong. I don't understand that. Just because of who that person is. Right is right, wrong is wrong. And at the end of the day, none of that ain't my fight. I don't know what's going on. Everybody done had their hands in the cookie jar outside looking in. Hey, Nizreen. Hey, love. She say, that's true, Tina. She know me in real life. In real life. Not social media, in real life. Everybody done had their hands in the cookie jar. Some gonna admit it, some ain't. But oh well, if you not gonna fool with a person, don't fool with. Come and tell you something. It's hard for me to believe that us grown people on this app, and I'm just talking about from what I see, is going to have a problem with somebody moving on. If somebody don't come grace your page, I'm going to tell you the type of person I am. If somebody decide not to follow me, and I'm saying this in most, I'm just like, I don't give a damn. Some people care, is what I mean. I don't give a damn. I don't know no other way to put it. I really don't give a damn. So, if a person don't grace your page no more, a person ain't rocking with you no more, tuck that stuff up, keep it moving. And I said this a long time ago. I'm finna move back over here, doggone it, because I can't really. Hold on. I said this a long time ago. I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all problem is. I bet they say, Lord, she playing musical chords. I'm trying to get it where now, I'm back. There we go. And I'm going to tell you what y'all problem is. People will swear up and down. They'll say, I ain't come on this app to make friends, but yes, you did. Yes, you did. That's why things turn so sour. Be associates with people. If a person cool, okay, I'm cool with you. You know what? I support you. You support me. But y'all problem is, and the reason why things go down the way it go down, because y'all be trying to be besties with people. Y'all start getting on the phone with people, feeling like you can trust that person. Now y'all, that person that you talking to done fell out with somebody. Now your name done dragged in the mix because maybe you don't have something to say, or maybe you didn't have nothing to say. But guess what? That person a little messy. You may not be. See, until y'all understand that, y'all ain't gonna understand social media. Because a lot of people hit that live button but don't understand social media because you don't understand real life. You don't understand the reality of it. You're dealing with a whole bunch of different people with a whole bunch of different spirits. You're dealing with a whole bunch of different people that their mind ain't on the same thing that your mind on. You may be on your grind, baby. This person may be on their mess. Two of y'all ain't gonna be going in the same direction. Get on your shit, do what you got to do, and keep it moving. But y'all be trying to come friends, and you want, and folks want to talk about side, and y'all want to click up with groups and stuff like that. Why you got to click up for? We ain't in middle school. Stand on your own person. Look at me. I stand on my own, by myself, ride by myself. I don't have these problems, and I ain't trying to be funny, and I got more followers than y'all. I should have more hate coming toward me than y'all got. But I don't, because I don't run my page that way, is all I'm saying. So sometimes you folks will get in the mess and be in the mess, and then they looking back on how they got there. Because you ain't shut shit down in the beginning. You understand what I'm saying? Straight out the gate, I started, baby, listen. Don't come to me with no foolishness. Don't come to me with no mess. Don't come to me, entertaining all that stuff. I didn't do it. That's why my page ain't built like that. It is so sad that we always talk about us black sisters, us black queens, and all this and all that. All of us black queens. Some people maybe look a little different than others are. This and that, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? But you can't sit there and talk about you blessed. You can't sit there and talk about God blessing you when you don't want your next queen or your next sister to win. Now, these are some facts for your behind. Anybody. That's not how God operates. And I don't care who you serve, how you serve, and when you serve him. He don't operate like that, baby. We all blessed to be real about it, because we all right here today. We all right here on this live. Whether you was on the first one, whether you're on the second one. But talking about, oh, you're going to continue to be blessed. Baby, that's not how God operates. God is not the author of confusion, and I ain't even trying to take y'all to church today. But it's like some of y'all don't get this mess, man. You can't be in mess and then be talking about God. I mean, you can do what you want to do. But folks don't realize that don't be God blessing you, baby. That's the devil. God don't bless the devil's work. Come on now. And you would think some of these people know that. God don't bless the devil's work. You get on here and acting foolish, and next thing you know, baby, that's not how God operates. Sorry, not sorry. I don't care if your mama, your daddy, your great-grandma, your great-papa. I don't care who told you that, baby. That's not how God operates. You have to, listen, I'm going to tell you sometimes you have to even share out family members if you really trying to serve him. Family members. Let alone these so-called people on the internet. Sometimes you got to share it off everybody if they ain't walking the way that you trying to walk or do the things you got to do. If you trying to get your life together, baby, you got to share them off too. And you got to keep that thing stepping by yourself. So you can't serve two masters, baby. That's not how it works. Can't nobody show me otherwise. That's not how it works, baby. Y'all don't get the message, man, until I go live. I message y'all ignore me. But that's not how it works. But all I'm just saying is this. I'm not taking up for nobody. Folks can take it how they want to take it. Because, baby, like I said a long time ago, this is why I don't like to have conversations with people. This is the sole reason why. Is because, and I'm not the smartest. That is not what I'm saying, baby. That is not what I'm saying for whoever take it. But for my grown, mature people on here, this is why I don't like to have conversations with people, baby. Because like I said, you can explain stuff down to the T. You can sit there and tell people out your own mouth that is not what I meant. They still gonna take it how they want to take it. So guess what? That's why I don't come on here for no validation and try to explain nothing. I'm just trying to clear it up for anybody that felt some type of way. I don't got a problem with nobody, but that's y'all problem. You feel like because you rock with this person, I'm close to this person, oh, I ain't gonna speak on that. Just because somebody's speaking on somebody you close with, that don't mean that they dislike that person. They don't mean that they hate that person. You like who you like. Let people dislike who they dislike. But just because a person speaking on somebody, baby, that don't, not speaking on somebody, but speaking on a situation where they see right from wrong, that don't mean a person dislikes somebody. I don't understand this, and we grown people with kids. Come on now, let's make that thing make sense. You got all these people talking about they don't graduate from here and went to school for here and all this stuff, but still you don't even live in reality. You can't understand that they put gravel on the ground for a reason. Like, boy. I don't understand it. And I won't understand it. Y'all better start opening y'all eyes Y'all better start opening y'all eyes to what's really happening out here. That's why, and I'm going to use me. That's why you don't hear Level Up naming nobody mouth. You don't hear nobody around social media. Hey, Level Up said this. Level Up was talking about this. Level Up said this. You don't hear that. And you would think that. Because the bigger your platform grow, the more evilness, the more snakish stuff people gonna try to do, because I don't conduct myself that way. But you hear it from people that ain't even got halfway there yet. Because that's how you conducting yourself. The moment you allow a certain thing into your space, it becomes comfortable. And a lot of y'all don't allow things in y'all space to allow it to come comfortable. So now you don't know how to get it unintertwined with what's going on. Because a lot of stuff wouldn't have went far to be real. The little stuff I know, a lot of stuff wouldn't have went far if a lot of people would have shut it down. So now, there, I ain't going to say here we are. There y'all are. And I'm glad I ain't got no parts. But ain't nobody going to make me take away what I said. Because what I said don't resonate with how you feel about a person. I'm going to say this again. I don't care. I don't want to know who started what. Because everybody going to have their own conception of how something started. Everybody else. Ain't nobody going to admit that I started this. Let's be real. Y'all know they ain't. Definitely, Alicia, need Jesus. Ain't nobody going to admit to where it started from. But everybody will claim, don't nobody lie. It had to start from somewhere, but I don't even, like I said, I don't even want to know, because you can't live your life living in the past. That's not how life works. All I was just saying, and I'm going to say it again. If people says, oh, okay, well, you know what? Just like, I'm gonna use me. Bump all that. I'm going to use me. Y'all remember when me and Omega had our words, right? Okay. She came back, apologized for lying on me, and, you know, it didn't go down like this and all that stuff, right? Everybody know the story. When I went back over there to try to show her some love, I told y'all on my page what I said. I said, y'all don't leave her alone, because y'all was giving it to her. I ain't gonna lie, y'all was. I said, leave it alone, leave it alone. Now, just because I forgave her and forgave her again, the second time when another content creator called me with her on the phone saying that she wanted to apologize to me, you know what I told that woman? This is God's honest truth. I forgive you because that's the right thing to do, but baby, I ain't got to be in your presence. I can't rock with you no more. I cannot rock with you no more. That's just how I do stuff. You understand what I'm saying? That's how, you have to watch from the beginning, Sandra, on replay. That's how I do stuff. That's all I'm saying. I'm not, I not now time said a person supposed to do this because this, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. People who do how they do. That's just like somebody else. They probably wouldn't have gave her a second chance. And I said that in the live, Lord. I said that. I said, yes, we're supposed to move when God tell us to move. If God worked through a person and say, hey, you know what? Forgive that person. Do what you're supposed to do, or do what you feel like you heard. If you feel like God, I'm saying whoever or whatever situation, do what you're supposed to do. Because like I said, you're going to have people talking anyway. We all can sit back and say what I wouldn't have did, what I should have did. I wouldn't have did this and I wouldn't have did that. That's all I'm just saying. But you can't get mad with how people feel. That's like, I'm going to give y'all a prime example. And I said this a long time ago, right? When I was married, my ex-husband cheated on me. Let me break this down for you. When I was married, my ex-husband cheated on me, right? Me having a big brother, and I know when nobody fucking with him, to be real, right? I go and tell my brother, right? Guess what? Brother had words with him. I still stayed with him. Feel what I'm about to say. Still stayed with him. Okay. Cheated again. When it told my brother again, right? You know what my brother told me? Either you're going to complain about it or either you're going to leave it alone. Don't come tell me nothing else. And that was my brother. That was my brother. So the point that I'm making is this right here. Y'all got people on this internet Y'all get into it, go run and tell this person y'all done got into it. Now you want everybody mad with that person. Y'all make up, and then you got other people sitting out here looking like, well, what we do now? So the bottom line is, why not handle that shit off of Facebook? Because, baby, everybody gonna have something to say. And to be all the way 1 million with you, just to anybody, to be all the way 1 million with you, baby, that ain't nothing. Let your page start growing. You gonna have more problems than a little bit. If you can't handle that, you gonna have more problems than a little bit. Because along with your elevation, it's gonna come some demons and some devils, because everybody don't want you to make it, baby. So if you can't, and I've been said this back in 2021, if folks can't handle what's coming at them now on the social media page, and your page ain't that big, it's time to hop off. Or do it for fun. Don't take it serious. You got to have some really, 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 really tough skin. Moderator say, speak it. Savara say, facts. Francine say, pray, forgive, and move on. Right. And that's the thing about it. And Francine, I reread your comment. I know you ain't mean no harm. I ain't got nothing against you. And that's what grown people do. Francine said what she said. I said what I said. I ain't mad with Francine. That's why I say the stuff y'all be about to bust a blood vessel in y'all head. I laugh at stuff like that. You understand what I'm saying? Because one thing I do know about this right here, and this is what I do, and a lot of y'all need to do it. If a person's speaking facts about you, regardless of their delivery, regardless if that person don't care for you, if it is facts and it is truth, why is you gonna get mad? Why you gonna get mad? Huh? Oh, okay. Prime example. When I was addicted to pain pills, right? I got called a junkie. Guess what? I got mad. But guess what? I was a junkie. Y'all can't live in y'all truth like that, baby. I live and walk in my truth. That's the point that I'm making, and I'm not saying be like me. But if a person is speaking facts and it's the truth, regardless if I don't care for them or not, if you're speaking the truth, you're speaking the truth. How other people may feel about that situation that a person may be going through at the time, you're going to feel it. But if that person cool with it, let it be cool. If a person forgave somebody and they going on with their life, let them do whatever. Pray for them. That's all you do. Pray for them. It's a lot of people that go through stuff, baby. You ain't got but one time to bite them. They ain't fooling with you no more. So you can't expect for everybody to move the way a person would move. But you also can't expect for people not to voice their opinion about certain things and just be quiet. I get it, shots being thrown. I get it. Okay, do your thing or whatever like that. But when I speak, and I said it over here on the previous live, when I speak, I'm just speaking. I'm speaking from what I see. I ain't throwing no shade or no shots at nobody. I'm speaking because when I throw shade, I'm throwing shade. Y'all know that. I speak on what I see, and I said it wasn't right. I don't know none of these people except for a couple I have met in real life. Don't nobody know. Ain't nobody business. I'm such a humble person, but I see a lot of stuff, and I'm so grateful. I ain't intertwined with it, and I said it the other day. Don't you know there's so many other content creators that y'all could be out here watching? And it ain't got to be about mess. And like I said, baby, everybody peep in. Everybody peep in. One thing about it, when I peep in, I'm coming on the level up. That's the page I'm coming under. Or my personal page. That's the page I'm coming under. So all I'm just saying, we have to stop with, oh, I don't do. It's good for me, but it's not good for them. If you go peep in on people, how you gonna get mad somebody peeping in on you? I don't understand. Like I said on the previous live, it's the contradiction for me. People contradict themselves. Oh, okay, well, I'm gonna do this. But when they do it, or he do it or she do it, it's a problem. That's not how life works, baby. So sometimes you got to sit back and be like, you know what? If I feel like it's cool when I do it, then ain't a problem when they do it. Just like I said earlier. If you into it with somebody, baby, you ain't the person that gonna sit there and say, you know what? No, I don't want you to take me to hell, baby, because that person may have a mindset to take your ass to hell. You can't get mad when they take you to hell and you ain't have no rebuttal back for it. All bets are off, and I say that. We're on the internet. That's why sometimes it's best not to put certain things on the internet. That's why if you into, matter of fact, I ain't even gonna say that. I get to talk too much. If you into it, somebody don't have words with somebody, and that person don't want to have a conversation with you outside of social media, do what you do. I can't tell nobody what to do. But I'm just saying, anybody that, when I, oh, okay, well, I think this person talking about, I went to their inbox. They can vouch for it and say, I came to their inbox. They responded, I responded. Okay. That was it, and that's all. But it's and so many other people don't say that social media don't play like that. I'm tired of saying that. Everybody know that. For people to want to hit their live button. So now at this point, it's just making me think it's just for attention. You understand what I'm saying? But like I said, people do how they do. I just came on here to clear that up. I don't take up for nobody. I just say right is right, wrong is wrong. That's just that on that. You understand what I'm saying? I watch you, and that's what y'all problem is. Y'all want to decide who supports who. We are grown freaking people. You can't stop nobody from watching nobody. I don't feel no type of way who watches this person, baby, because like I said, my main focus don't be on Facebook. People claim their main focus ain't on Facebook, but evidently it is for you to know this person watching this person supporting this person, and this person. Why? We grown people. Ain't nobody puppets on here. I am so glad I ain't in that drama, in that mess. I don't care who want to make a live and this, that. Like I said, everybody know I'm going to come on my platform and I'm going to bring facts and I'm going to bring the truth. Regardless of who don't like it, who make them feel a type of way, or this, that, and other. I'm going to see right is right, wrong is wrong. Because at the end of the day, I see good in both of them, but people got to want good for themselves. People got to want to change for themselves. I don't like to get on here down on nobody. Not saying I won't now. Oh, baby, not saying I won't. Because I know I got a mouthpiece on me, but it don't be that serious for me. Not let somebody come for my child. Y'all know the drill. Not let somebody come for Janae. Then that's a whole nother type of story. But somebody feeling some type of way about me, about a live I made, baby, it ain't that serious for me. I'll laugh at you and go on about my day. You'll make a live and be live. Baby, I'll make a person go live about me about 5 times a day while I'm sitting back chilling and living my life. Because it ain't that serious for me. Y'all take this too serious, baby. Like who you like. Rock with who you want to rock with. Stop being people do people. That's another thing. Stop being people do people. Y'all ain't no puppets. You a grown person. Don't let nobody get in your head to go and do this to a person or go with that, baby. Ain't no way. I'm sorry. I ain't got but one mama. And bless her heart, she don't even try to tell me what to do. But y'all be on here letting folks control y'all and stuff like that. Y'all, it's people on here, baby. By y'all action, y'all got more loyalty to these people than the man that woke you up this morning. Whew. On that note, y'all, I love y'all. Yeah. Oh, I be liking, but I be watching all kind of people, and not even watching, literally supporting, comment, engaging. You understand what I'm saying? Like I be, baby, when I tell you, only if y'all could just be a fly on the wall, as they say, and see where I be, and then y'all will be wondering why I'm silly like I am, baby. I like to laugh. Everybody knows that, but it seems like to me, a lot of people like to stay tensed up, just mad and just irritated, baby. I don't live your life. Look at my neighbor. I know his little truck. I know that little truck. Yep, so live. But I don't want to live like that. You understand what I'm saying? Tell them, Miss, you are so right about all you're saying. Loving it. Thank you. And that's why I say some people, they can't handle the truth. I said this the other day in the live. People can't handle the truth. You understand what I'm saying? Once again, I don't know who started what was said. If somebody do try to get on the phone and in your inbox and try to talk about somebody, shut it down or don't say nothing. And keep all your receipts, because we know how people do. You understand what I'm saying? Or if you're going to talk about them, baby, do what you do. I just know how to operate. Anytime somebody come to me, and trust me, it gets done all the time. I just don't come on here and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, did you see so-and-so, this, that. Sometimes I read it, sometimes I don't, or sometimes I'll be like, wow. And that there. Because it ain't nothing else you can say, level up, don't say it. Because I know how y'all operate behind the scenes. I know how y'all do. Y'all will come up with a whole different something, and then when it come and hit the fan, that ain't even how it went down. Baby, I know how y'all operate. I know how y'all operate. I'll support people, I'll tune in, but baby, and that's the thing. Just because you're gonna support somebody or tune in or whatever, baby, that don't mean people besties and all that, all like that. Y'all better stop trying to be besties with people. That's the thing about it. You know, support who you want to support. And if you don't know both sides, sometimes it's best to hush like I do. You don't hear me speaking on none of that. Only thing I said is a mess. And I said that a while back. And I said I hate it because when everybody was cool, it was cool. That's it and that's all. Because I like to see people get along. Some people don't like that. Some people like to see division. I'm not like that. First time watching you. Well, welcome. I appreciate you. Make sure you share the live and hit that follow button and set your notifications. Zella say, that's right. Live your life. I give you much respect and I appreciate you. Y'all, make sure y'all go follow Zella Black Young. She supports so many. And I'm going to use Zella because I know Zella don't mind. Zella been rocking with me for a while. This woman supports so many people, y'all. She be on everybody live. Not literally. But be supporting so many people. You will never hear or see Zella in the comments. Yeah, you right, because she da-da-da. Yeah, you're right. Nah, baby. You won't see it. And that's what I mean. You can support people, anybody that you like, or people that are into it with somebody. But when you start inserting yourself, you don't know what conversations done took behind the scenes. That's why sometimes it's best to be quiet, because I be places. And I ain't gonna lie, I see some of my supporters. And I'll be saying to myself, why are you saying something? You don't know the story. But people do how they do. I'm being honest. I be seeing some of my supporters. I be saying to myself, you don't even know what done took place behind the scenes. But a lot of y'all do that on here because it sounds good to you. You don't know what conversation done took place. Because I say it all the time. Majority of the people only gonna tell you your side, they side. Majority of the people only gonna tell you they side. They ain't gonna sit there and tell you the truth of what happened or what they did, because people don't want to make themselves look a certain way. Baby, any live I done made, anything I done did on my live, I came on here on that shit. I did that. I said that. But too many people ain't gonna do that because they got a facade they want to uphold, that they this type of person and everybody else bad. I don't rock that way. So, but anyway, hey, Caroline. Yeah, Tanisha. Moderator say, you speaking facts. Zella say, I just sit back and watch. Amen. Andrea says, that's very true. Sometimes you gotta do that. Just sit back and watch. No, I'm gonna tell you something. And I'm gonna say this, then I'm really gonna go. Sometimes it's good to let people sit in your background because they see stuff that you don't see. Baby, ain't nobody ever heard me come on my page and go live and worried about people sitting in my background that don't speak or don't be in the comments. Baby, that may be for your well-being. That may be good for you. Everybody need a silent watcher. But I noticed on social media, and I said that's what, 2023? People do how they do and feel how they feel. That's their page. But I be seeing people get upset about people just come in and don't speak and just be sitting back there. Baby, I got a lot of silent watchers that done peep stuff back in the day that I didn't peep. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That don't mean that somebody peeking in on you and running back telling stuff. People don't understand how this internet works. You're on the internet. Just like somebody, I can't remember the lady name, first time watching me. You'll hear some people be like, oh, that's a troll. Oh, somebody sent that person. Y'all ain't never heard me say that. Because we're on the internet. You tell people to share your stuff, and then when new people come, you don't want them. Baby, let me get off this internet. Share my live, y'all. Folks be wanting their pages to grow. But then when you get new people on your live, you think somebody else don't send them to your live. Thank y'all for tuning in. Be good. Diane. Hey, Carolyn. Hey, Teresa. Carolyn, baby, you can't make this up. That's why I just be laughing. Baby, when I say I be laughing, I literally be laughing like I did. But y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. I just wanted to come in and clear up the first live because, like I said, it be people in the comments that try to flip the narrative, and then they'll go try to take it back somewhere else and make it seem what it ain't. I'm the type of person, let me go watch the live for myself. If I feel that invested, 9 times out of 10, I'll be like, well, I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? That's how I be, but everybody ain't like that. Some people, you know, it is what it is. People do how they do, but Lord Jesus, people don't understand about this here internet. If a person wants their life that private, their problems that private, ain't no need to being on the internet. Because it's going to be somebody somewhere that knows you. Could throw salt on your name or could be telling the truth. But it's going to be somebody somewhere that knows you. That's why when I stepped onto this thing, just like the girl, Nizreen that was on here, she know me in real life. We went to school together. But I ain't finna come on here and tell no lies or try to make myself look like this or this and that and other when I know I ain't. Then somebody be done call me out that know me in real life. I'm not finna do that because you don't know who knows you. You don't know who watches you. Because one thing about it, baby, I don't care if a person block every single person in their family. Y'all know his ways around that stuff. If somebody really wanted to peep in and find out, you know what I'm saying? Oh, well, my family member got me blocked. But y'all know his ways around anything. Let me put it that way. You understand what I'm saying? But y'all do how y'all do. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. If you want to bless the cash out for a little tip for this commentary, these gems I be dropping, my content, greatly appreciate it's pinned down there at the bottom. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Enjoy y'all day. We only get one life, baby. Live your best at it. I'll holler at y'all later. Bye.
Spread your wings. Nothing is impossible, believe. Blessing off a flow like a river. Blessing off a flow like a river.